All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on the Golf Channel, they are underway at the Open Championship. Big day for Jordan Spieth, your leader at 6 under. We're not talking golf, but we're talking baseball. Chris Mack back here at CBS Radio in Greentree because the Bucks are on the road. My goodness, what a difference a few days makes, huh?
I know. Last time we talked, we were talking about who's going to go at the trade deadline. Now we're talking about who might be coming at the trade deadline. We're 10 days away now, July 31st, 4 p.m. that afternoon. The trade deadline will hit, and we'll see if the Pirates decide to go in or pull back or stay pat. A lot's going to happen, obviously. 9 games between now and then, all out west.
So on your Cricket wireless phone, you'll be texting later today if anything happens. You were in Bloomfield earlier today.
Yep, right on Liberty there, 4600 block of Liberty at Cricket Wireless. I'm sure we'll be at some others because we got to get people registered to win that autographed James Conner football helmet that we're giving away. So as soon as we know the next location, we'll let you know.
But you realize a cricket is good luck.
It is.
So we may be chirping pennant?
Maybe. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Cubs and Cardinals are playing right now. Last we saw, the Cardinals had just taken the lead at Wrigley, which would help the Pirates in their chase towards the top of the division, because it looks like the Cubs, who had been hot lately, are going to be the other team in the NL Central, maybe make a push here. It's still late July, so we've got 2 months to go.
But what you need to understand, the Pirates are back in it for sure.
Yes.
But Colorado tonight, this is not the Colorado team that used to just simply inflate someone's numbers because of the launching pad in Denver. This is a team who is good, but they're just in that same division with the unbelievable talent of the LA Dodgers.
Right, and they're right there with the Diamondbacks for the 2 wild card spots. And the key here, there's a couple different things. First of all, they've got some great young starting pitchers, 3 rookie starting pitchers who have been amongst the best starting pitchers in baseball this year. They'll all get to pitch in this series. The other thing to keep in mind, they've got some incredible offense. The other day, Nolan Arenado, their third baseman, 3 home runs in 3 consecutive innings. So the ball continues to fly at Coors Field. And the interesting thing here, Rob, is that if the Pirates play well out in Colorado this weekend, let's say they win 2 out of 3 or even, fingers crossed, knock on wood, sweep, then it's going to bring the wild card chase back to the rest of the pack because the Rockies are one of those 2 wild card teams along with the Diamondbacks. If they fall back, that means not only are the Pirates closer in the wild card chase, that means the Cubs are closer, the Braves are closer, the Cardinals are closer, and the Brewers, if they don't hold on to the division lead, are closer, which then means you've got more buyers than sellers, and things get a little more expensive on the trade market.
Now, I don't know if I have a chance to catch up with you this weekend, but I want to ask you now, and you and Jack Sorenzik do great work on the pregame show all weekend long, all season long, 93.7 The Fan. You got any possibilities, some things going through your mind? Because I like to talk a little possible as far as who could be coming and who could be leaving. I still think, my opinion, they have to do something.
Yeah, I think, look, first and foremost, as fans, as people who cover the team, we'd love to see them make a big splash, right? That said, you're going to have to give up some big pieces of your future if that's the case. The one way you can get away with making a big splash without necessarily giving away too many huge pieces is go out and get yourself a rental. The one rental whose name has come onto the market over the last 24 to 48 hours, pitcher in Texas, their ace, the Rangers' ace, is Yu Darvish. He's a free agent at the end of the year. A team that picks him up at this point in the season would only be on the hook for about another $4.25–4.5 million the rest of the way, and perhaps not have to give up some of their best top flight prospects to get what amounts to a rental player down the stretch. That would be a way to bolster your starting rotation. The Pirates, as good as their bullpen has looked in July, we remember what it looked like in June. So there's still a strong possibility they try to add to the bullpen at the deadline, and then as they've improved the bench, they've done that by getting guys back in the starting lineup. You've gotten Starling Marte back. Adam Frazier is now a bench piece. John Jaso is a solid bench piece. You'd like to see David Freese end up back on the bench. I think that would require adding a second baseman and moving Harrison to third, or just straight up adding a third baseman. That's probably going to cost you a lot.
Not only was Joe Starkey going after a Krispy Kreme donut earlier today, he's on the air now with Chris Mull. I'm sure they're talking Pirate baseball. So as we say goodbye, are we all in agreement? They still need to do something. I don't think this team as it is can get them over the top.
As it stands right now, if you look at the 3 or 4 teams you might consider in it in the NL Central, I think as it stands right now, maybe they could keep pace because they've played hot, and if they stay hot, yeah, they could keep pace with the Cubs. But here's the deal. The Cubs just went out and got Jose Quintana. The Cubs are going to go out and get somebody else, and probably somebody else after that. The Brewers may go out and get somebody, and the Cardinals may do the same. If you're going to be the team that stands pat, you're going to be the team that may fall by the wayside out of those 4 chasing the division crown.
And we'll end on this note, but for all of you who were negative, guess what? the Nuttings have a team that is still a conversation piece. Why? Because we're in a pennant race and it's all good. 93.7 The Fan tonight. It is Chris Mack, Jack Zarinzik, the Bucks in Denver. Don't miss it. Thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Good job, man. Get them all in there. Somebody's getting something.
Good job, man. Thank you.
Well, I watch Spieth probably isn't leading anymore. That'll be the next. Thanks, Charles, very much, bro.
After you. Now, go.
Come on. Oh my God, they're crushing the Cubs.